It's Lucy and Jeff going for walks and talk about banksters and Bitcoin and globalists and stuff. It's Lucy and Jeff and tacos and kisses. How you doing today, Lucy? Oh, pretty good. Just doing my runs. I'm out here with Rango today. He doesn't ever bother nobody. He's pretty good. What do you think, Lucy? Everyone seems to be losing their minds. Oh, you humans, you always act so crazy. Maybe if you all just go for your runs every now and then and eat your tacos and get your kosher, then everything will be just fine. But no, you gotta go all crazy and try to rule the world. Well, I rule the world of tacos. And I just stop sometimes and I give myself a scratch. And I go for walks with Rangos.
Yeah, a lot of people losing their minds. That's actually a totally wrong statement. Almost everyone you ever see who is most people nowadays who've just, you could say lost it, but a lot of people say they lost their mind. In fact, they're completely in their mind. So, most people still don't know that your mind is basically Satan. That's what it talks about when they talk about Satan. And basically your mind and your ego will do anything to get more, right? To have more things, to basically control other people and all that. And that's what we're seeing with like Satan Klaus, which is just hilarious. Like everyone's like, they've got everyone trained. Oh, here comes Lucy, was doing some runs. Yeah, I'm really doing some runs today. Got Rangos out here. There's a lot of fun. He's a good runner and hunter. What was I talking about? See, I don't even care anymore. I'd rather just watch the dogs run around. But yeah, most people just totally live in their mind, and they think that like they're themselves. Like this guy, right? The guy they called Jeff Berwick, whoever that is, right? It's this guy apparently in this 3D video game. If all I cared about was keeping this guy alive and like he gets all the stuff, I would eventually become like Satan Klaus. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. How they've got everyone trained to like punch a Nazi, right? The guy running all this shit is the most Nazi you could ever be. His accent, like you'd think he'd have some handlers who would say to him, hey, don't speak like exactly like a German in like 1940s. So yeah, they're like, punch a Nazi. It's like, if you want to punch a Nazi, that guy's the most Nazi sort of a guy. It's hilarious. And he's got you hating Nazis, but then cheering for all the stuff he does, which is all like Nazi stuff. Total fascism, which they also have people totally confused about. They have so many people out there who call themselves anti-fascists or Antifa, and they're complete fascists. And they hate Nazis, but they love the top Nazi, Satan Klaus. It's hilarious. I'm gonna go look for Rango and Lucy. They ran off. Oh, there they are. Yeah, it's nice to have someone here with me. Rango likes to hunt, so he's looking for some iguanas right now, I'm pretty sure. And oh, if he gets them, they'll be dead. We'll have some iguana soup and some iguana tacos. I got like storks or cranes, or I don't know what they are. I should learn my nature stuff since I'm going to be living totally in nature soon. But actually, oh, that's pretty cool. He's like flying right above me here. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, maybe, oh, Rango's pissing him off. Yeah, we got like a bird. Watch out, Lucy. That bird's way bigger than you. Yeah, Rango's got my back. He's a hunter. He'll kill anything. It's true. Actually, I'd rather just watch Lucy and Rango fight the crane or stork or swan or whatever that is. I should learn some nature stuff since I'm going to be planting all my own food. Well, not me, right? I'm going to hire like 20 people to do it. But did you know that this is like, it's amazing. Like we live obviously in a 3D video game. It's all a big play. Like as Shakespeare said, who probably didn't even exist, by the way, that all of life is a stage. We're basically just actors. I don't even know if we have free will really, but we're actors in this game. So you might as well just enjoy it if you can. But look at this, like Dr. Fauci, he basically sold his soul to make millions and tens and hundreds of millions of dollars, which I'm sure he has, and kill tons of people. Did you know, like in the 16th century, in the 1500s, apparently, I don't even believe anything about history. Oh, here comes Rango. That there was a play about Dr. Faustus, so not Dr. Fauci, Dr. Faustus. And there was a play based on the medieval legend in which Christopher Marlowe describes Faustus, or Fauci, as a well-educated man who is not satisfied with his life and decides that he wants to practice higher powers, like magic. So as you do, Dr. Fauci, or Dr. Faustus, made a deal with Lucifer through Mephistopheles, who said Fauci must first write a deed with his own blood. Fauci has more questions about hell, but Mephistopheles distracts Fauci by urging him to prick his arm and seal the agreement. Fauci obeys, but when he tries to write, the blood in his arm congeals so that he cannot go on. Mephistopheles quickly goes off to get some fire to open the wound again. While Mephistopheles is away, Fauci wonders if the congealment of his blood is a sign that he should not continue. But of course he does, and in return he gets a book of spells that can create gold, control weather, and bring forth men in armor. So yeah, this was like a play in the 1500s about a Dr. Faustus who sold his soul to be able to do magical spells, which is basically what Fauci does. And it enabled him to create gold. Fauci's making hundreds of millions of dollars. It's all hidden, of course. Control the weather. That's interesting. If you ever watch Max Egan's videos lately, apparently they're just like raining out most of the area in Australia where Max is from. It's just been raining for like months, apparently. It's crazy. You can check out Max's video for that. Yeah, so Faustus sold his soul so he could make tons of money, control the weather, which they already do, and, according to the play or the legend, to bring forth men in armor. Well, now we're headed towards World War III, all based on the magic of all this. There's some good news, though. This play, apparently, ends with Dr. Fauci being dragged off to hell by a group of demons. So that's good. It's quite sad, really. Well, I'm not sad, but looking at it sort of like objectively, it's quite sad. Even looking objectively, it's not sad. It's just what it is, right? I've just learned to accept everything. But it could be seen as quite sad how they've destroyed so many people. They got so many people just totally just like that. Totally mind controlled, totally in fear, hating themselves. And when you have someone like that, you can do pretty much anything to them, and that's what they do. And it's almost literally 95% of the world population is being drug around like a dog following fake narratives. Like everything's fake. Everything they believe is fake. Yeah, they all go to their government indoctrination camps and learn all lies. It's quite amazing. And almost everything everyone believes is just totally wrong or lies. Yeah, and the average person is just sitting there as the prison is built around them, and Canada, or Canada you could call it, is because it's basically communist. It's a communist third world shithole, but it's just turning into a complete tyrannical. Rango almost got the birds. Yeah, he's fast. He's like a hunter. I play around. I play with the birds. I chase them, but he actually wants to get them and kill them. He's a Cocker Spaniel. They're a little different than us Chihuahuas. I think they were trained, just like humans, they get trained too. He got trained to be a hunter. And I get trained to chase birds and eat tacos and give gunshots.